just overemphasizing on molecular biology or using biology as the fundamental determinant of health is just too limiting, because you always need to put this into context.
Now, you have a background as a research biochemist, and I know that you are now looking very closely at behavioral science. It's an integral part of your role at Roche. And taking both of those interests and those backgrounds in mind, do you think that the burst in research around health-related behavior over these past few years will have as great an impact on health outcomes as research in biochemistry?
As a biochemist, I'm trained to look at life at a molecular level, to delve into the details. And the more I see at a micro level, the more I need to zoom out again to really better understand the bigger picture. And I think this is exactly what we need to get better on, because just overemphasizing on molecular biology or using biology as the fundamental determinant of health is just too limiting, because you always need to put this into context. And what has really driven that understanding of looking more towards an individual is really this concept around personalized healthcare. And that's why I think, indeed, now converging really the insights that come from the pure biology, molecular biology information now with how an individual just spends his or her life and preferences he or she might have is such an important additional determinant we cannot just ignore any longer if we want to take this personalized healthcare concept really serious and put the individual, the patient at the center of care. For example, in lung cancer, there is even a device available where patients who have succeeded with their first line lung cancer therapy approach and then obviously are not progressing on their disease, and by using now a digital tool that will ask them from now on every day how you're doing, how you're feeling, anything that is considered not normal in your perception. There are really robust data that show if patients follow that closer monitoring, documenting how they behave, how they feel on a daily basis, has resulted in better outcomes for these lung cancer patients when they are facing a progression in their disease. Even as a biochemist, where, as I said in the beginning, it's all about the molecular aspects of an individual, of a single cell even, I was always interested really to look behind the scenes, if you so will, not just getting stuck with the pure mechanics around a cell cycle process, really, but what is the ultimate impact of such a mechanism? And then you finally end up really looking at a full human, and a human not just existing out of DNA, if you so will, and just by sequencing a DNA, kind of having an understanding what this human is about and what he or she likes. So it's almost, it comes naturally. It's just combining facts, that you can measure objectively with technology, but also what does this make with this individual, and what does she or he really prefer in life? So it's what keeps driving me looking at this from different aspects and considering the facets around the beauty of life and humans. Yeah.